Brawn GP, baby. Unsurprisingly, they're happy to sign me with my rating of 1000. Pretty certain anyone on the grid would sign me. They had the lowest expected rating on the grid. Oh, this is going to be bad, chat. This is going to be bad. We have 25 million in the bank. Oh, but we haven't bought an engine yet. This is going to be so hard. I bet all their factories bust. Okay. We are going to have to go top end on everything. Because we need the money. Yeah, we're starting with nothing in the bank. Yeah, it's already hired someone else. I don't even know who you are. Ciao. We're doing as many appearances as you can. Problem with merchandising is it's pre-season cost and we can't afford it. Right, we don't want to do any of that. We will do that. We might have to cheese occasionally. Oh, we make 2 million a race. God damn, man, that's nothing. My internet was being inconsistent. What was Soph's contract renewal like? Unsurprisingly, she accepted 40 million a year over 5 years. Have we missed the engine decision? No, we're probably going to take it next. Oh, our car is going to be so bad. I'd so love to see the reaction of all the people when you announce your decision, like, I'm going to Brawn. You like that? Yeah. I should change the stream description, shouldn't I? I see the button around the cat. Yes. Yeah, do we even have a car? I feel like we don't really have a car. 25 million in the bank. Right, what are we going with? Something durable. Do we even know what our expectations are? I'm hoping like last. The true Brawn experience, having no money, yeah. Right, durability-wise, the Red Bulls aren't great. The powers are interesting. So the powers are right up there for the Merc and the Red Bulls. Renault's pretty good. Wear resistance, I think, is basically a choice between... And thermal resistance on that Renault. We're Brawn Renault, aren't we? Renault being cheapest is probably important. I think, yeah, I think we're Brawn Renault. That gearbox durability is bad, but we can work around that. Gearboxes is the thing we start the most of. So I think we are going Brawn Renault. Renault's gearbox is made of cheese. Yeah. Yeah. But of all the parts we can manage around, and the cheapest ones to replace, gearboxes are the cheapest. They're only $1 million. Oh, apparently we've got a bit more money than we thought. So clearly it doesn't factor powertrain supplier into what you'll start with. Hey, Lower Dutch Cat 22. Who are you? I mean, you're not bad. 2-year contract. I think we'll... Right, Zhao's got... Okay, Zhao's got 1 year left, so that's fine. We can replace Zhao at the end of the year. So maybe we do a race with both of these. The game decided on the driver for us, yeah. How are we doing and what we're doing? We are now Brawn Racing, having won the title with Soph, and we are going to start. Brawn is going to be an all-female team, but we are terrible. Yeah, maybe we do that. What's our expectations? 7th or above. That means we can finish 8th and not get fired. That feels unfair. Like, that's basically holding me to the previous expectation, which just isn't going to happen. We are not getting on the podium this year in 6. That is just not happening. Our facilities are going to be an absolute bin fire. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought we didn't join Alpine. So there's certain parts of the game that you can't rename. So just to be aware. Because he'll still call us Alpine in bits. Oh, it's time for the standard bet. This is going to be different. This is going to be a very different bet for you, chat. So, that's what we look like. Yeah, we're at AlphaTauri. Or what were AlphaTauri. Prediction time. Standard poll. How many of these are top 3 on paper? I think I know which way you're all voting on this one. 2-minute submission goes up now. There you go. Other facilities. I mean, the one that's going to matter to us is that. Jesus. Like, what level is that meant to be? That's a level 4 race simulator that's running at level 1 level. Like, I want to refurbish that, but there's no point doing it until... we need to. Oh no, chat, our weather center's terrible. What are we going to do? Fuck me. I mean, every little helps, right? I feel like this is some low-hanging fruit. Apart from the weather centre. Right, they can wait till later in the season. That really needs sorting. Doesn't necessarily need sorting now. Board confidence game can save us. I mean, finishing 7th will probably save us. Oh, nice. We've already got a female head of aerodynamics. Hi, John. We're delighted to have you here at Alpha Tauri. Have you noticed how much of a binfire our team is? So 99% of you went that we are 0 to 2 in terms of top 3. Let's have a look, shall we? Yep, you would be right. We are bloody terrible. David One Buzz, thank you for the follow. Right. We're good in dirty air, which gives us the rest of the pack, yeah. We have 3 whole manufacturing slots. How many engineers we got? 10. Jesus. I can't remember the last time I had 10 engineers. Can I get more? Nope. Righto. We do make 5 million a month, so that is useful. Gladys looks familiar. She does indeed. Jesus, Gladys, what's happening with your neck? No, we were hiring Cardassians. The AI just does not upgrade facilities. Yeah, I've always suspected that. You just fucking, she walks into your office and you're like, "Hi Gladys, I'm At 79, she's not bad. Yeah, she's got... Where do we want to dev her, actually? Let's sort her out. High speed downforce and cooling are our two lowest. Let's go on to aero principles. I mean, they're not bad starting staff, so we're... Alright, what are we doing on dev, on car dev? What's going to help us most? Do we just go general dev? Prayer. Yeah, prayer will help us most. How much are we paying him? That's a 2 million break. I'm tempted to break that. Like, why would we hire a 31-year-old from F2? So, would either of our wanted drivers sign? Actually, we haven't looked at who else is where, have we? We don't get the team list yet, do we? Right, McLaren is Flörsch and Montoya. Still Dragovic and Schumacher at Mercedes. Albon still at Williams. Ocon and Russell still at Ferrari. Lawson... Piastri still at Aston Martin. Theo's at Williams now. Lando. Is Lando at Williams? Hang on. Or did Lando get... do you want to post a starting save to Discord? Yeah, no, I do, because and also we want to change race orders, so let's save this first. I think Lando stole Max's seat. Right, that is uploading now, for those who want it. I'll tell you what, Rope Trick. Do you want to do a random track order with that save? Chat, pick a starting opening race and pick an ending race, and then Rope Trick, you can just randomize the races for the rest. So chat, shout out your desires for first race and last race. As usual, Monaco is not allowed to be first race or last race. We will shout it out. That's the rule. Ushida on a 1 year. Right, Montreal to end. Right, can we get... Yeah, she's just not interested at the moment. Oh, she's recently started a contract. That's annoying. She's now a reserve at Red Bull. Silverstone, then Monza. I tell you what, let's start at Silverstone and we'll end in Montreal. Ferrari and Red Bull grab them, yeah, but I think we can give them a race seat. Just means we're stuck with what we got for this season. That's fine, we'll work around it. Saves us money we can invest. And welcome to the chat, by the way. Since when Paul Stoddard sold the team to Red Bull, he put a cabinet in that has to stay at Faenza, yeah. Also, probably Red Bull and Ferrari have better driver, don't they? That's fair. Ella's gone from AM to Red Bull, maybe. Oh, T, by the way, T Advent calendars. Bird and Blender doing T Advent calendars again. Last guaranteed delivery date for Christmas is if you order them by November 30th. If you use, there is a code I can give you that will, if you use it, it's going to give you free shipping. Obviously use the Brit for freebies, but if you use, let me look this up, because they did send me a code to tell you lot you could use it. Tea Advent calendars is great. You get a different interesting tea bag each day. Advent Express, all one word. So the word Advent and then the word Express, all one word, will give you free next day delivery until the 30th of November. It's 2 per day, even better. Right. Cardev. Let's have a look at what's going to be around us. So, grid average, don't care. Williams probably going to be at the back again because they were last year. But now they got fucking Lando. Right, they beat us on cornering. I think we push on just raw speed and cornering. Our DRS is actually pretty good. So I think we take the hit on parts and we go speed on cornering. Cardev, isn't that in Wales? Boom, boom. Right. On the plus side, we had a shit ton of ATR and MAU. But our simulator is falling apart. I think maybe repairing those is quite a high priority for us. Maybe we do that. How long do the repairs take us more? How much they cost? Do we go intense? Not on underfloor. I think we're not going to do a lot of underfloor research. We'll give it 2 engineers. I mean, remembering everyone else is doing dev as well. I think we go intense on front wing and rear wing. I think we kind of bias towards low speed on this. Like that. And I think that's an intense, and I want 3 engineers on it. So that pings out in 38. If we go 5, pings out in 33. So we still wouldn't get it before the race. Let's go 4. Oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this until you've done your calendar changes, should I? Right, let me set up the research and then I'll ping this over to you. Let's just finish setting up the research. So I think we're doing intense on rear wing. And I want speed out of this. Less fussed about high-speed cornering. I think that's good balance. This one goes intense and it gets 4. Okay, let me save that. I should give it a separate save. We are starting in Great Britain. Let's have a look at our calendar. We go from Great Britain to Lower Belt to Lower Netherlands, then to Hungary, Spain, Saudi Arabia. Ooh, Belgium's a sprint. Interesting. Saudi Arabia, then Monaco, Melbourne, Austria, Singapore, Mexico. Brazil is our ATA qualifying weekend. Suzuka is a sprint. Then we have the run of Americans and Canada. So that's our North American run. Then we're off to Imola. Then we got a bit in the Middle East. Then Netherlands. And then we finish in Monza. Sweet. Okay. Car part dev is underway. We have 16 million in bank. Really need to mend some of this shit. So we could just refurbish for now. Let's just refurbish for now. We're going to be bottom of the grid for a while, so that's fine. It's 8 million. Not sponsoring anyone. We need to start thinking about when we get new ATR periods as well. Right, CFD is refurbed. So she's got 11 months left. So she's only on a year contract. We should be able to grab her as a race driver next year. What about Liz? Give me some detailed scouting on her. She's who I really want. So she could replace Zhao. Do we have team roster updates? Here we go. No. So no change at McLaren. Theo has gone to Red Bull. Theo and Tsunoda at Red Bull. That is a Red Bull lineup. Merck is unchanged with a change in the reserve. Tsunoda finally got that promotion. Yeah, now he can crash Red Bulls. Lando is car 2 at Alpine. Lando's at Alpine. Red Bull somehow had a one driver in F2 this year that wasn't at Red Bull. No change at Ferrari. I feel like Crawford wasn't at Haas last year. Maybe he was. Should have gone for Lotus Renault. Yeah, I know. We'd have had Lando back. Lando has dropped slightly, yes. He was a 93. Aston Martin are unchanged. Obviously, we know what we are. Barter is new. Who was at Alfa Romeo in Car 1 last year? Behrman and Sargent is the same. Okay. Logan was the other Haas. Was he? Then who was Car 2 at Williams? Oh, Tsunoda. So Logan's gone from Haas to Williams because Tsunoda's gone to Red Bull. And Behrman was at Alpha. Literally don't care. Pit crew. Can you just... This is probably one of our few areas we might get points. So if you can do anything to improve pit stop times, do it. Can we check if Verstappen retired? I bet he didn't. I bet you he didn't. Max Verstappen, free agent. He's open to negotiations. Hey Max, do you want to drive for Brawn? Post the driver roster for last year onto Discord. Nice one. Headcanon into IndyCar. Yeah, maybe he's like, well, if Lando can win an IndyCar, I'm going to IndyCar. Offer him 100 grand. Thing is, he would solve our problem of grid positions for a while. We are making 5 million a month. I can afford this. He's not going to go for it, but he doesn't have a drive, so I don't know how much it allows for the fact that he doesn't have a drive. And look, not being funny, but if you get anything over an 8th, I will happily pay you 10 million. Give him a Hill special, that's what I'm thinking. Actual Max might actually take that. The deal was, we're going to pay you bugger all, but you don't have any sponsors. If you think in headcanon, I reckon in real life Max would take this. Because he'd be like, yeah. He'd get to drive for me, and I am, at this point, the undisputed king of running F1 teams. He'd be at a new team, and he'd be like, yeah, I want to still prove I've got it. It's technically cheaper if we dump the second driver. Oh, he only wants a 1 year. He was on 33 last season. One for 5 million plus another designer cat. I think this is worth it, you know. If we can get him for like 25. Don't really want to go I think 30 is as high as we can go. I mean, I'm mainly doing this for the memes. I mean, it's too long. It's one season. I literally can't offer you less than that. You take off. Good. Thanks for coming around, random deal fan. Like, I literally can't offer you less than one season. What if we make that more generous? I'll expect a zero-length contract where you pay me some money, but I don't actually have to drive your terrible car. I mean, that is basically what he's saying. He wants more than one season. He absolutely doesn't. This is too long. I'm considering retire, but a higher salary might make me stay in the sport. Make it 4. I don't want to make it 4 though, because that's the point. Is we only want him in the team temporarily because we're going all female. So this really is just a holding driver. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Rucat. This isn't some weird game bug where, like, if we do that, it's going to work, is it? Like, he is good on every single thing. That's just mental, that is. I mean, he's essentially saying, I want to retire now. Oh, well, screw you then, Max. Like, final offer. Mainly to low patience, but yeah, but I think that just is when he will just stop in any way negotiating. Yeah, I mean, like, I just think you just can't sign him. I do think this is a thing they need to work on. He doesn't want a multi-year retirement deal, though. That's the thing. It's hoping for an underflow, yeah. I don't think there's anything you can do on this other than... I just don't think there is. I don't think you can sign him. I think because the game's just bugging out, you'd have to offer him so much money. It just isn't worth it. Yeah, screw you, Max. We could hire Nick to freeze. It's fine. It's more money for doing what we need to do, so. I just kind of want to do it for the memes. And I do think the game's bugged on that. Nope. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to do database edit to do it. But no. Screw you, Max. We'll go as is. Try after race 2. Yeah, can do. Right, camera. Goes back. Camera's hot. Yeah. Hot camera. And go down there. Human enhance. Prediction is not paid out. Oh yeah, let's pay that out. Choose outcome 0 to 2. Complete prediction. There you go. Right. It's fine. Right, we do have a rear wing too. We don't. So, facilities. I think we probably want to get these. Oh, design center's fucked. That's an expensive one. It's a level 4 design center. That's not bad. Refurb that. I think the refurbs are valuable to us. I know it costs money, but so we have a rear wing 2. Give me another rear wing. Because we get a big boost off of this now. Go with that. And I think probably go maybe go balanced. In dirty air tolerance we're pretty good already. Drop rear wing life. Let's go evens. That's a big delay. Give me another front wing and make it good. Kind of want a bit more low. I want some medium. How many more projects can we get in ATR? 2. We'll reduce some engineers, basically. I feel like we want dirty air tolerance out of this. A bit more straight line would be nice as well. Now we can do 1 engineer each on these, I think. Side pods makes the least amount of difference. So maybe we go suspension. Is it even worth it? take the hit on engine cooling. Move the cat cam down so you can see the money in the bank. Yeah, I can do that. It's mostly because I just didn't want to cover up the numbers. If I do that, you're never losing numbers. Okay, I think that's what we're going with. Right, race 1 is an absolute bin fire and we're doing it on stock parts. It is an ATA qualifying weekend, okay. Qualifying targets. Reach Q2. Why not? Literally all we're doing. Can't go lower than 15th. Nope. Bronzestone. We can't be lower than that. Just set target reaching Q3. Reaching P2 would be good, yeah. See, that I think we can do because we'll run on softs for it. Yeah, I know. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Yeah, we can't even throw the sauce on it, can we?
Welcome, and come on in to the home.
This car is going to be shit, chat. Right. Like, I'm not even convinced we're going to put out for P2. I'd rather conserve the parts. Essentially, if we're getting any... Yeah, I think we're just doing P1s this season. Certainly early stage of this season. Let's just conserve powertrain. Right, where are we? We're Silverstone. Oh, we need to change drivers as well. So we need Zhao. My little list of drivers. And we need... Is it Richard? Right. Silverstone, Great Britain. Gun on a 6. 11.5. A 9.1. 3.25. And a 0.35. Run plan 20 laps. Do that. Car setup 6, 11.5, 9.1, 3.25, 3.5, 20 laps. Guys, just get it round the track, please, guys. That's all I'm asking for. Just get it around the track. How does the car setup website handle regens? It's fine, because what it does, it gives you kind of a theoretical baseline based off of what's worked for other people. But then it, look at that pretty Brawn. But then it, the real difference it makes is auto calculating what you need to adjust. Sounds like my audio is about 5 seconds behind the video. Shouldn't be.
Radio check.
It's weird having new people in the stuff. Very white cars. Right. Avoid. Don't fight.
Just be careful on exit curves.
Avoid.
Okay.
Go. Yeah, the names are just labels, really. It's not, you're not filling me with love for you.
Let's
There.
take a closer look.
For sure.
Let's follow the drivers then through turn 16.
This is an easy
The car
way.
just locks. By that point, it was just too late.
This is an easy way to get yourself booted from a race seat mid-season. Because I'm telling you now, Max wouldn't have done that. Renault's probably slightly irritated by the big Honda spashed across the ring. Yep. Max wouldn't have raced for us and didn't. Well, yeah. I like our neonness. Max didn't want to end his career at the team he started at. Well, yeah. We are so laughably off the pace, even running slow. Yeah, we're just doing P1s here. This is very much about saving money so we can upgrade stuff.
How is the balance? How's the balance?
.88, that's fine. Just go out and put some laps in. Don't crash. Again. Not going to update the setup. No, because there's a risk I make it worse. And we're not going to put them out long enough in P2 for them to confirm the new setup. We are racing very tactically, at least in the early stages of this season, which is we know our car is going to be even more shit in the early stages. So a key thing for us here is preserving powertrain, because the longer we can make our powertrain last, the more likely we are to grab a couple of podiums or something when we get, or at least some points when we get vaguely decent. And it's all money we can invest back into fixing everything. And as Rope Trick said earlier, what we really need to do is make sure we don't get fired at the end of the season. A new engine is 5 million. That's a lot of money for this team. It's as much that it takes off the cost cap, and we're going to need to throw so much into research here. Why do I get the feeling we're going to have to come up with a dismissive nickname for Vershaw like we had with Disastry? Yeah. Tyres are fine, mate. Just keep driving. I feel like Zhu should have some lines, shouldn't he? Is Vishor a real person? Yes, he is. Pretty certain he is. Sure, I've seen him in lower racing. Soph, what are you doing?
And wide they go, leaving the racing line.
Don't do that, Soph. Looks like the Mercs might be strong this year. Zhao's are normally closer to Joe. Yeah. Well, I'm still surprised Joe doesn't have voice lines, as he's a current F1 driver. Yeah, new boss at McLaren is just rinsing those parts. 64, that's fine. Lads, by all means go out on some mediums.
That should be the green light.
Go. Call in. Call in. This is all about preserving powertrain. Because there's not even much point building up parts knowledge, because we know we're going to dump new parts on the cars. If we're going to finish last, we'll finish last anyway. It's fine. He has 138 million to pay with. He does, but he's also going to worry about the cost cap. He does have to worry about the cost cap. I did check in on the podium, by the way, and he's snoozing happily on the bed in the other room. Which is the important thing. I am looking forward to this campaign, though. I think it's going to be good. I think everyone else driving around that track enjoying themselves. Who is RVE? That's Verschoor. That's Richard Verschoor. It's because we called him in before he'd even technically completed a flying lap. We're not... The thing is, what's really important to us right now is money. There is no way to make these cars that we are running on right now, before any parts work, competitive. So there's zero reason to waste time or waste powertrain endurance in this first race when we're not going to get anything out of it. So this race is the F1 equivalent of a dump stat. Probably the first 2 races. Ver is earmarked for someone else. Yeah, someone who won't sign for us. Which is his loss. Yeah, priority 1 is repairing everything. And then we're going big on research for next year. But we do need to get some parts up because we do need to make sure we finish 7th or higher. Because we're going to miss our long-term objective. So we need to at least meet and probably exceed our short-term one. So yeah, we need to at least get some points. Go sit in the garage, lads. Have a wander around, see if you can spot Pietro anywhere. He does good cakes. Holding the new manager to the goals of the fired one makes no sense to me. Yeah, it's because they've kind of hacked in team switching because they realised they had to, and they did it post-launch. Really what should happen is it should recalculate the moment you take over, it should just recalculate the long-term goals. We're basically unlucky in that we're joining in the last year of a previously failed long-term goal. Which is annoying, but c'est la vie. So team switching in F1 Manager 22. No, I don't think there was. Which is why I'm kind of hopeful that if they do an F1 Manager 2024, we might actually get custom teams, because I think they have realised that they are fucking up by not including modding and customization. I hope they do at least one more. They've got one more year left on the contract, but they did lose money on this one, so you just don't know. Definitely feels odd just sitting in the garage though. Like, if we do well on research, I think I can maybe get us to points contention regularly next year. The other thing we've got to remember is we need the team attractive enough that we can hire the drivers we want to hire. Granted, they're reserve drivers at the moment, but they are heading towards the point where people might just hire them. That said, we have just had a round of contracts, so... Norris throwing that Alpine round. So who knows, basically. General predictions for where we're going to finish? I should do a prediction thing, shouldn't I? Should I put one up? Let's put a prediction up for you. Right, highest position. So your highest prediction, which you can now predict on, is based on either of our drivers. So we'll take it from whoever gets higher.
There's tension in the air today, so
It's a long time since we've been at the back of the grid, chat. Yeah, I mean, like, we're basically locked onto hards for this, so... I don't think we're even going to make it out of Q1, you know. Go. I think we just go out. Set a time. Really feel like someone shouldn't have left that box on the edge of the grid exit. The pit exit. I feel like that's just dangerous. Look, we're top, chat. Oh wait, no, we're not. Vershaw is definitely a dump stat. Zhao might scrape through here. Maybe. Maybe. Looks like Aston Martin are better this year. No, we're through. You got through. Looks like it's going to be a McLaren year again, chap. Ferrari suck this year. They sucked last year. They just got lucky on a few races. Oh, it's an almost clean lap. That will be a clean lap because that's the one place you can overtake on. I mean, we'll send them out again because we might as well. Not least 'cause it fucks with everyone else. Clean run, clean run, clean run. That is a clean run. Nope, we're going out. Seeing the predictions for race since you can't DNF and qualify. I mean, technically you can, but yeah, it's for race, not qualifying, don't worry. Oh, yellow flag might scrape us through, you know.
There's a yellow flag now.
Hadjar might have just done us a favour.
Now is that Yuki Tsunoda?
Oh, Tsunoda! Oh! That was amazing! That was fantastic! Someone clip that! That was incredible! Oh, that was amazing! Unsafe rejoin, also dead. Yeah! She's got fucking Tsunodo'd at full pace. Red Bull must be happy with that signing. Yeah. Max is just sat in his... Max is sat in his house somewhere, stroking his cats, giggling. It's like, yeah, you dropped me for Tsunoda. This is what happens. Yeah, please tell me someone clipped that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get Zidane to look out for it. What does it clock in at as stream time? Someone at least give me the stream time count. We're at 256. Right, remember 256, chat, because just before then is Tsunoda Leroying it. That was phenomenal. I'd say 254. There's no way we should be top 10 on this. We just shouldn't. Go. I mean, that's P9, isn't it? We essentially can't qualify lower than P9 now. 25410 is when the AM spin starts. Nice. Oh, is that a clip link, King's Rook? Ping it over to me and whisper it to me. We'll watch it while everyone else is beating us in qualifying.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Oh, fuck you, Piastri. Fucking yellow flagging on our qualifying map. They did manage to recover Hadjar's car. I mean, I assume they recovered both halves of it and just gaffer taped them back together. We're aware they had that flag. I mean, yeah, we should be alright, but... You're slightly off the place there, Piastri. Might as well go again. Do my clip link throw through? No, you need to WhatsApp it to me. It's because I have links blocked, basically. Well, 8th. We're faster than Piastri. So it's a P7 on pace with AM being bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a realistic representation.
The excitement is building. There's electricity in the air.
Right, strategy. We don't have the tyres for that. We have 1 set of softs, 2 set of mediums. So we either do 1 stops from hards to mediums, which would be a stretch, but is doable. Or we do medium, soft, soft. I think we do it that way. And I think we burn those mediums. And I think Vershaw chugs around on the 1 stop. But we start him on the hards, because if there's an early safety, it means we can get him onto the mediums quicker. We get a cheeky medium pit. Ricky, your job is to finish the race. We'll underfuel by 1 lap. Okay. Hadjar didn't get a penalty and should have done. Right, my personal prediction is 14th and 18th. Let's do this.
The British Grand Prix is nearly upon us. Hold on tight. It's the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Blow in second. Yeah, Merc are looking strong this year. Oh! Someone's out. Norris!
Should be able to take a look here. Now the focus is on Lando Norris here. Cutting it so close. And oh,
Oof.
that's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few words exchanged when they get back to the paddock.
You're not used to having to turn in multiple directions, are you, Norris? Land out, yeah. I mean, we can put them on fresh mediums. There's no reason not to. I mean, might as well squeeze him onto fresh hards. say rain. If there was rain, I've missed that, and that's my bad. Yeah, I've missed the rain. Oh, I'm gonna reload that because I didn't allow for the rain. I know it means we don't get the comedy Norris exit, but well spotted, Minpin Kitty. Okay, rain graph. That's where we hit water on the track. So, lap 17? 18? Roughly. Soft. I mean, I really can see how you can make that mistake, because who could possibly have predicted rain in Northamptonshire? I mean, I know. That's so unusual. I think he will have to go mediums. There's no way he takes softs to that length. Yeah, no, mediums. Or we just absolutely burn some mediums. Let's burn some mediums. If it's going to rain that much, that means we can run 2 laps light on fuel, because we'll easily make that back. No strategy. How dare you? We do technically have a strategy. Right, let's try again.
The British Grand Prix is nearly upon us. Anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this.
Who's red flagging on turn 1 this time?
It's lights out, and away we go.
How are you not on high pace? Can we not drive round in a sandwich, please? Can we not? Can we not do that? Maybe? Can we not, guys? Can we not give me heart attacks? Our team is too poor to afford a strategy, yeah. Don't think the game models more than 2 cars colliding. No, but it will do, like... It can do cars in rapid succession. Don't be trying to fucking overtake people, just drive.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it. Copy.
It's just toddling around the track slowly. Assume everyone else is on softs. Yeah, most people are on softs. Thing is, it means we can burn the tyres for longer. Oh, our car is terrible. Yuki, man, what are you doing back there in a Red Bull? Like, you shouldn't be fighting us in 8th, Yuki. Everyone else didn't get the weather forecast. They have, but they might have a more accurate weather forecast. Jesus, Zhao. How are you so bad on tyres? What have you been doing to your tyres? Like, you need to get to there, dude. Oh, dude, you're overtaken by Piastri. Our weather rock was stolen to be used as an engine piston, yeah. %, chance. There's the rain. There's the rain. Yeah, basically everyone else stretched softs. I mean, they are on the edge of softs, but they did manage to stretch them.
You can pick up the pace now. Okay.
Turns out our weather forecast was not great. Technically, he's got loads of tyre left. Just gun it.
Use everything.
Okay.
Because they're having to pit for wets now. Apparently that is no longer 0.1. We have a Renault engine in a heavily worn Trabant. Yep. I mean, we kind of want to make it to lap 20. We come in this lap. Right, they came out on inters, so I think we're coming out on inters. I think we bring Zhou in and we let Verschel do another lap. Because there's no point stacking them.
How is the track?
That's not bad. Ah, didn't help him, but... Oh, pit stop issue. Fuck off. I dropped a standard. Okay, how are we doing on this? I mean, that's 2.41. So, like, our graphs are well off. Have they redone the graphs? Have they redone the graphs in an update I didn't spot? Right, we're going to be on inters for the whole thing. So we're going to need to pit for one more set of inters. Because there's no way these inters last the race. Do we stretch these inters? I think we stretch them, don't we? That's calculated on the fact that he came out on reds, though, so he would be able to stretch. He can stretch those. The line is 30%. We'd have to run light towards the end, but we could stretch it. I think we're better stretching it because we don't have the pace to make it back. So Cecilia has just stretched, which I think is her input on this, so I think we are stretching the tyres. Thing is, Zhao's got better tyres than everyone above him.
Let's see what happened there. Yo Guan Yu is the focus here.
Yo, there you go, we're going with Yo.
They decide to give it a go.
Yeah, it's just a Williams parked up on the side there.
And that's 10th place and up into the points.
He'll need to stretch slightly longer, but he'll be fine. Just race clean, lads. Race clean to the end. You'll be fine. That helps us. Whee! We're kind of benefiting here from the fact that Yo is a good driver. Theoretically. Track is now dry, Jesus. It's going to get wetter again though. Right, now is the point where we run light. Now back to standard. That was nearly another red flag. Yeah, if anyone had clipped him, it was a red flag. Oh, can we not fight with Piastri? Our weather centre is just extra horrible. I mean, our weather centre is trash. Like, even more trash than they normally are. Now, we do have better tyres than Piastri. We hold firm. We are on for some points here. Oh yeah, Kitty's wandered off. Sorry, let me remove Kitty Cam. Ah, it's a 9-second interval. Let's keep him just running. We're tracking above the tyre. We could go big on a last lap here. Does track goods go dry and stay dry? No, it's dipping up again. Three laps to go. Right, push now. It's a 9th. Don't think we'll get higher than 9th. Zhao is our whole focus this season. Like, if Verschoor gets round the track, I'm happy. He is absolutely not our focus.
Checkered flag.
9th. If we get 9th here, that is a fantastic result for us. Rusty Ronaldo 205. Thank you so much. That is a fantastic result for us. Verschoor's goal is not to spend money on new parts. Exactly.
For the AlphaTauri driver.
Well, I think most people expected them to really deliver here, but it's a disappointing finish outside the points.
And down there in the AlphaTauri garage, Karun, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here.
I'm a fucking
Some
delighted,
went
Karun.
their way, but others didn't. I think their main
Absolutely
target
fucking
now
delighted.
will be finding some consistency for sure.
And here in Silverstone, the weekend now draws to a close.
Next round, we're moving on to an exhilarating circuit. Formula One will be taking to the Hungaroring to the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah, who expected us to really deliver? Well, Soph doing the job. 18 seconds over the two McLarens. Do you think? I think she's on for a second title, which I'm really happy to see. I'll take that. That is a bonus clause. You don't get many lower expectation bonus clauses than that. Finish 20th or higher. AK finish, yeah. He's got glasses, nice. Yeah, did anyone get a prediction right? What was the predictions in the end then? No! None of you get anything. Because none of you went P10 or higher. And to be fair, I didn't either. I went with the same as you guys. I was like P15 to P11. So no one gets a payout on that one. You're on the 2031 season. I'm only on my first. Hey, look, it's a great game. Don't listen to the haters. And if, like, what I will do actually is I will put up the save from the beginning of the 2031 season onto Race Department. I'll put it on a thread on there, just so that if people want to just literally jump that far into the game and just try an entirely new world, then they can. And also, yeah, welcome to chat. To be fair, if I'd noticed the rain, I would actually have said 5th to 10th. The thing is, we are quite good at managing the rain. Yeah, no. No. Thanks, Ava, but no. This is who I want in car 2. 23 years old, high development rate. Like, it's her adaptability and overtaking that are dragging those scores down. Look at that. She is a future champion. Like, I'd stick her in a car now. I'd ditch Vershaw and get her in a car if we can after race 2. Because I think she's no worse than him, and I think she's got a higher ceiling. Possibly that she's a witch that melts and water gets on it. It's a risk I'm prepared to take. Guys, don't break anything. We now have 9 million in the bank. Refurbish that. For all the good it'll do us, refurbish that. And refurbish that. So that will, once the design centre's sorted, actually mean we have managed to refurb everything. Which is a great start for us. I'm not even going to do that. We're not going to reach Q3. We're not going to reach Q2. We're not even going to reach Q2. This is a sprint weekend. We're not running any new parts on this car. Do you think Verschal's contract also requires him to dust the hospitality area? Probably. The picturesque province of Liège. I've never been to Liège. Is it actually any good? Right. Single practice. Minimize parts damage. We want the preferences for Lower Belgium. Netherlands rather. Oh, Ronaldo, if you're not aware of it, you do want to be aware of this website. F1 Setup IT is going to help you sort your setups out so you don't have to fuck around with them as much. The Hospitality Shack. Yeah, we do have a hospital. We're going to need to upgrade some of that stuff because we need board confidence. Right, setups. Spa. Give me 3. 9.5, 4.6, 340, 06, 20 laps, 3, 9.5, 4.6, 340, and 60. I read these out, by the way, in case I fuck up the numbers, and then hopefully you lot in chat spot it. Intending to go to Spa next year for the 6 hours, so I might be able to report back in May. Oh, nice. Yeah, honestly, without that, like, we are 370 hours into this save. Obviously, we just won the World Championship with Sophia Flörsch over at McLaren, and we've switched saves. I would not be doing this without F1 setup. Like, it would just take way too long dicking around on that minigame. Like, I like that the minigame exists, and I like the level of challenge that actually putting in the using F1 setup makes it. But it is, if you're in any way intending to play for the long run, it makes life so much easier. Don't fight teammates. Avoid high-risk curbs, driving clean air. Go, give me some setups. Number station. I really want to do some stuff on YouTube on number stations. Number stations fascinate me.
Here we've got a yellow flag.
Surprised no one's cashed in a histo fact either. Can you not lock up there? Yeah, you are.
So let's take a look at the replay. It all starts as they reach turn 17. Struggling with the car, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Be mindful of the effect that has on his driving contract. Yeah, that man is getting binned. I like the min pin kitty as you've gone from being like a really nice person to being a really mean race engineer. Histo fact. There is zero evidence that the red dragon on the Welsh flag was ever flown by is it Cordwada?
And how is
It's known as the Red Dragon of Cordwada. I'm probably screwing the pronunciation on that. There is zero evidence at all that it was ever flown by him at any point. And the whole thing traces back to some random reference to it in a book in 1711, where a guy mistakes the fact that it's on Red Dragon's on Henry Tudor's coat of arms for that being related to the ancient king. 95, nice. So is it long-term history related to Wales? Yes. But it has no relationship at all with Cordwalder as a king. It's one of those things that's just assumed knowledge and is everywhere, but for which there is zero evidence if you actually do any of the historiography on it. Right. Great, good, good, great. Yeah, we'll do some changes on that setup. Zoo. Zhao. Zhao? Great, good, great, good, good. Gives us... Drop that to a 9. That to 37, 340, and 35.
Now the Alpha Tauri's been involved in an incident. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. Just flies into that crash. And hopefully that hasn't messed up their chances too much this weekend.
I think it has messed up their chances of Rip still being my race driver after this fucking race. Gonna be a real short string at Brawn, yep. Fuck have you done to these tyres? You know what? Stay out on those. So we can't change the chassis or suspension. I'm actually genuinely tempted to just retire that car after the race starts. Save on parts. Because he's going to trawl round in last. Because I don't think we can change chassis and suspension between sessions. If we can change it, we'll race him, but... Going full Andrea Moda here. Yep. We are absolutely in Andrea Moda mode. We'd totally do an Andrea Moda one if we if they added custom mode. Oh, can you just not? Guys, please.
Right, let's follow the action now at turn 7. Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits.
It's a sprint this weekend. Yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to whether we can change stuff after this.
Now, there's been an incident involving the Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look as we go into the...
Back from my internet flaking out what happened. What happened is Vershaw killing his chances of even making it past race 2 in a race seat.
How's the tire dig?
I can retire him.
My tires, I don't know why, but they drop more now than before.
Okay, understood.
Okay, we got a great status. Right, that's better. That's good. Honestly, if Liz wants a race seat after this race, we are absolutely giving it to her. See that they won't be able to adjust slightly. Yeah, so what you'll tend to find is using F1 setup.it is because you put your setup in and then after you pull them in, you put the changes in. So what I normally do, so just so you know for my strategy, if we weren't conserving parts, I will put the race setup it recommends in. Then I will send them out I'll set them to 20 laps so I know they've got enough laps in them to get feedback. The moment we get five level 5 feedback, I'll call them in. I'll re-put the numbers into F1 setup again because you can put in bits to say what feedback you got. And then I'll make the changes. And then I will run them until the end of P1. Because generally speaking, the amount of time it would take for them to build up the feedback again, you're going to only have like 10 laps left in the race. And you're actually better at that point just leaving them out. And then doing any additional changes you need to do between P1 and P2. Because then there's no time penalty for making the changes. Generally speaking, it'll lock into good numbers within about 3 settings. So you can normally have it right after at least the middle of P2, which makes a huge difference. Because it means you can actually not necessarily send them out a lot in P3, which reduces engine wear and everything else, which means your parts last longer. So yeah, so that's to give you my kind of general strategy. Obviously we're not doing that here because we're running people less. Right. Can we change the chassis? Apparently we can. Fine. Q1 compounds, softs, yes. Something else, another tip I'll give you, we're not doing it yet, but when your parts start hitting low durability, swap them out. So have practice parts versus race parts. There's no penalty for swapping these back and forth between sessions. So what we'll be doing is when that engine hits about sort of 50% durability, we will be using that engine in testing and using these engines in qualifying and races, and then we'll do the same, rinse, repeat. It really gives you a bit of a leg up early on because cost cap and hitting the cost cap is quite hard. I mean, you've somehow got a good setup. Go.
Okay, green light, green light.
I'm basically just sending them out straight away because at best it gives us a second chance. I think we've got just as much of a potluck chance of a reasonably clean lap now as we don't. I mean, we're not going to get one. So we will go out again, but... so that's going to be pretty awful. Jesus, yeah. Just a bit. think I timed that wrong. Might get a clean lap. That's alright.
Red flag, red flag.
You red flagged. Do we not get to know who red flagged? So use a set of parts for practice and use another set for race. Yes, but don't do it until your first set of parts reach the level where it's worth doing it. So right now you can see I'm still running on main parts, but basically the moment these engines hit low, I'll be switching to just using these for testing, for practice, and I'll be using the new ones for other bits. So this early in the season, you don't have a bad set to switch to, so you just keep going on the main set. But yeah, later on you switch. Right, we go on softs. Go. Because honestly, you don't care in practice. Like, you can run an engine on 5% in practice, and it's like, what, it's going to make you slower. Last week we were running an engine on 1% to 0%, just because we needed to get out for one lap. The car was literally on fire as it left the garage. But it doesn't matter if it's slow, because it's only practice. Cleanish run. Yeah, I mean, we'll send him out again, but I'm not expecting to get through. In actual fact, I'm not going to send him out again. I'd rather keep the extra set of softs. Oh, hang on. We could send him out in the same tyres. YOLO. No, I don't think we're going to be any faster. Oh, maybe. Might scrape through. Because Flo will be out of that. Florsh will get out of that. Maybe not the others? No, we're going out. We're going out. Yeah, there we go. 11th, though. That's encouraging. That is encouraging. I'll take 11th on the grid. Mind you, it's sprint, isn't it? So this is practice 2. Don't care. Oh, actually, he's 82% confidence. We will try and get him more confidence on that. Oh, we can only adjust one part anyway, so there's just no point. Just go. Go out. Get back. Because like this practice, I know I'm not going to get any better in terms of race or sprint, so I'd rather conserve parts quality. There's just no value to me in sending the team out there. Like, our goal this season is making sure we're on a solid financial footing, ideally upgrading our driver training stuff. I'm relatively happy with level 3 factories and things at this point. Like, it might be nice to upgrade one thing if we can, but I'd much rather just make sure we're solid on our finances. I am legit worried that we will get fired at the end of the season, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, it's worth remembering we're on a sprint weekend, so the rules we're racing to are slightly different. That's one of the big reasons we're not going out in P2. Your rate might drop, but I can see a team this low down wanting to keep you on, even if you do miss the long-term goal. I think if we hit the short-term goal but miss the long-term goal, we'll be okay. But it really does slightly come down to sort of the game coding. Like, it might just be badly coded in that we get booted out. If we do, we'll face a decision about what we do about that. Maybe that's the point we decide we're going to go save Ferrari or do Lotus instead. We'll try and make Brawn work first. In real life, I would absolutely not being judged on whether I'm getting the achievements of their long-term objectives that were set 3 years before I joined the team. Like, in real life, they'd be falling over themselves to hire me as a 6-time championship winning boss who guided the first female winner to it. Like, I'd be worth like 30 million to them in sponsorship alone, because sponsors would know I'd be in the news, so they'd want to be on this bandwagon. I'm assuming the firing is based on whether the rating is lower than the expected rating. Missing the goals might... Maybe. Never been in the position to be fired, so... that might be how it works.
Hello and welcome as our...
Sprint. Yeah, you can do that on softs. On softs. Go, have fun. 15 laps. Burn some tyre. Don't crash.
Long and challenging laps await the drive. Here we are, the sprint around Spa-Francorchamps. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Look at us fighting with the Williams there. I think we can scrape some points this season. I think we're quite lucky to have him as a driver, really. I do think he is making a difference for us. This does make me slightly annoyed that we didn't get Max into the car.
Oh, we've had a crash.
Oh no! Soph!
We can take a look now. Look at the McLaren driver here.
Oh, Soph, no!
Car plows into the wall. That will have not.
On the wall, 15. Possible gravel.
Possible gravel. Montoya's... Oh, look, new boss is not doing well.
That's it. That's the spin. And there's not much they can do about that now.
We did think, yeah, I might start running her into the wall. Yeah, I think it'll push her more than it should be pushing her. Fine, we're on graph for that. Go neutral. Go neutral. So she'll qualify in 20th now because she's just going to have a slammed up car. Is everyone else on mediums or something? They are. Who the fuck's on hards? It's a sprint. What are you doing? Deploy, push. Still last. Like, she's running on sticky back plastic and he's still last. Go. Maybe pull that back. We've never run out of fuel on track. I want to make that very clear. Never once have we run out of fuel on track. Anyone who says we have is a filthy liar. Yeah, her car is screwed.
The Mercedes wins the sprint.
6th on a sprint is not bad. The thing is, we're not going to retain that in race position.
In the sprint.
But it's going to take others time to get past us, and that is going to make our situation better. So I can see us pulling another top 12. And given we're only on starting parts here, that's good. And yeah, that's a few points, because sprint has points.
For these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Motor car racing didn't have the best of starts at Spa-Francorchamps. Only one driver registered for the very...
Okay, we can one-stop this. So I think we probably do. Yeah. Or do we start on the mediums? Yeah, I think you're right, Lindosh. I think we... Because if we get a sneaky pit, we'll get an extra set of softs on. We'll run double light on fuel again. He can go soft medium. Just tootle around at the back. Don't crash. Yeah, no rain this time to save us.
We've got 44 laps. hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So who's on what? Yeah, loads of mediums, a couple of softs. So, assuming she's managed to change all her parts, she should climb. Go standard now after the start, and then push again when you hit DRS. This whole season is basically about driving consistently. Right now, go aggressive again. Because if we can just, the longer we can just stay in touch on a DRS chain is good. Look at him toddling around with it. He's like, I'm a race driver. I drive race cars. This really makes me want to get Max into a seat next year. We might even want to sign Joe for another year. Maybe. What are you doing to that tyre? Oh, he's tracking, that's fine. There are no participation medals in this sport, my friend.
Turn 17. Well, you can see the lockup, and hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
New McLaren boss didn't change out Soph's parts. It might be that he couldn't. Depends on when's the last time you can change, say, a chassis. Because I reckon she did her chassis.
Now we can see what happened.
Show him the Verge door. Oh, there you go. That's what we've been looking for.
Begging to be taken.
Someone gift King's Rook a sub for that one. Still tracking, that's fine. Go deploy. This is good. This is very good. Still tracking, that's fine. You run light because I'm not pitting you early.
Just hold back a little bit.
Copy.
Just toddle around there on the special bus at the back. Because we are drawing some DRS there. Not consistently, but occasionally.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Oh, George, we've missed you. Bonk. Ah, they'll both be fine. Right, now you can pit. Alanin, thank you for gifting a sub. That's very generous of you. I mean, he did deserve it for the pun, we have to admit.
Ilanin gifted a tier 1 sub to Kings and
Safe climbing.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Look, it just goes to show that without me in charge, McLaren are nothing. Nothing, I tell you. He's still got 45 in the tyres. Push the tyres for one more. And go conserve while you do it. Oh, who's out?
VSC. Get plus on delta time.
Mick. Oh, and we're just in front of the pit. We did it in time to pit.
There's been a crash.
Oh, Mick, what you doing? Yeah, we lost 2 positions on the pit, but got one back. No, we're back up to 6th. We didn't lose any positions. That's good. And we're still on the VSC, so we can make the fuel back.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Yeah, copy.
That was Kitty. Where is Kitty? Oh, there you are, Kitty. She's just apparently had a very satisfying poo. Seen there was a crash. There was indeed a crash. Mick Schumacher crashed out just as we were approaching the pit lane, so we managed to sneak in under a Vetra safety car, a pit. So we've actually managed to retain 6th.
VSC ending.
Yeah, copy.
You find VSC has ended. Maybe they just couldn't be asked to tell him until now. It's like, not like it matters.
Let's take a closer look.
I'm sure Red Bull are really happy that they've signed Sonoda. Really happy that they ditched Max for Sonoda.
Lock up there. Now they did leave it very late.
I reckon we could run aggressive for a bit and do our conserving now. Florsch is having a mare. Right, we can run straight now to the end of the race. And I'm pretty certain we can track it on running on Slightly high tyre temps. We should be good for points here, you know. We've got a gap on Piastri. Some deploying, because we can get DRS. Yeah, there we go.
Let's see what happened there. Now, this was the 7th corner. It's certainly inviting. And 5th place after that.
Behrman running wide helps us. Deploy. Norris showing his value there. Fifth would be magnificent here. Remember when we were doing the good cop, bad cop routine with Norris and Piastri in the early seasons? Yeah. There is zero reason to have him in that car right now. There just isn't. He's adding no value at all. If someone's just going to chug around the track, I'd rather it be someone that we're getting value out of long term. Run standard on the final lap because we've got a gap. Albon is the oldest driver in a race seat in the game at this point. Yeah, I think so. That is a quality result. That is a really good result. What a weekend. And remember, this is on starting parts. We've got some good parts coming off the line. This is basically the period where I thought we'd be making no points at all.
I tell you what, they had to work hard for those points today. What a phenomenal achievement that is.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. And down there in the AlphaTauri garage, Kareem, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
I tell you what, the two results couldn't be more polar opposite today. One driver right up there, but then it was such a disappointment on the other side of the garage.
You're not wrong, Karoon.
At the end of this one, no doubt.
You're not wrong. No, you can. You saw him in that picture. You did see him in that. That's solid points. That's really solid points. Monty made up a lot of ground in that race. Yeah, it's nice to see the old gang doing well. Red Bull's still winning the participation medal. I really like the idea that Brawn is so poor at this point they can't change the nameplates from AlphaTauri. Yeah. Yeah, Toshio's just living his best life. Yeah, well done on finished 20th or higher. You've earned your 10,000. Right, that's a rear wing we're making. Okay. She's currently 1.8 million. I'll give you 2 million with no bonuses to get into our race seat. You can have that, and you can have a race bonus if you finish higher than 10th. Hell, you can have a lot of money if you finish higher than 10th. Because you ain't going to do it. Oh yeah! 5 seasons on £2 million. Richard, here's £1. Fuck off to Greg's. Buy yourself a slice or something. He was on 3 million a year. She's going to need a massive raise in 5 years. Fine with that. Should have earned it. Or buy a bacon butty and eat it weird, probably. He won't even manage to eat it, he'll just drop it on the floor. Well, we had to pay the brake on him, so arguably not, but... Right. I think we're going to stay on this part for a while. But we'll just make 2 for now, because I don't want to screw us on research. I think we'll aim to get to 3s on everything, and then we're going to flip to research for next year. No, that win the race bonus is easy enough. If she's regularly getting to that position, it's easy enough to offset that with sponsor bonuses, so it's fine. And we could do another rear wing. It's a big boost if we do. Feel like I just want straight line speed out of this. I think we go chassis 3. Remember, these aren't indicative because we've got other parts coming off. Want some more engine cooling. Going to V3 parts, designs on everything and not making V2 versions just seems like a good strategy generally. Yeah, I think it's where you can skip parts, it is worth doing it. I think we go with that. That's 30 days, so that's going to come off just before our next. We switch to research, that's fine. Right, 29, 12, 24. So we're going to get at least 46 days. We're going to get 5 projects in. So 5s into 35 is 7. So we'll do 5. And we'll do 45. One lap in Australia and red flag, huge crash, Oscar and Ocon. Hey, that's part of the joy of it. Right, I think for this we want low speed cornering. We're getting our road speed from other things, so... go with that. One race I had literally 4 red flags. Yeah, I think 3 is the most I've had. Right. Car parts dev. Manufacturing. What have we got that's 3s? Front wings. Let's make us some front wings. We're not going to make any more than this. So build me 3 for now. That's design center refurbed. We are cutting things fine on chassis. We're not going to get a chassis building before Hungary. How are we looking on chassis? Oh, we got 1 spare. We're fine. We got 1 spare. We're okay. So one the other night, chance of safety car 100%. Yeah, no, we were definitely getting a safety car on that. Oh, we need to specify her development. Okay. We really need her overtaking up. So that'll give her overtaking control. I think maybe we go... go that one. Wet track. Maybe. That's going to give accuracy, control, and adaptability. Race is overtaking and smoothness. Yeah, so I think she's going to pick up overtaking because we'll be alright. So maybe we go with that because it pings her on control, adaptability, and accuracy. But smoothness is 84. Smoothness is decent already. I'm not worried about that. I think we go wet track. She'll get overtaking from the race, and we should get some low grid overtaking action as we get a bit better. Good, and the race simulator's sorted. Okay, everything is fixed. We are going to want to upgrade some stuff. Mostly boardroom. Because that's race confidence gain. I mean, Tour Center is basically free money. Where are you at, Cat? Because I can hear noises. Oh, okay, you're over there. That's fine. Right, we're not going to race this tonight because it is already 9:30, so we've already run long. I might race this after dinner. So hang out on the Discord, because I will announce if I'm going to do stuff in there. We're going to do at least one more race this evening, at least one more race on Discord. So we will stream it on Discord. But what we will do is we'll put the new car parts on the car. So let's see how we rank with the new car parts. Because we do have a couple we can put on. So rank on grid. We're not getting a rank on that. Oh no, it's because it's general rank. Right, so we're running in the 14th and 17th and the low teens for everything. He gets one of the new wings. You get a new rear wing. Now, I don't think we have anything else we can fit yet. Nope. But how does that sort us already? Better. That's better. Further, Alanin complains about the game getting things a little wrong. I see it keeps calling the car, our car the AT32. Should be the AT13. True. Should really be the Brawn GP002, yeah. That's... I think... I'm more hopeful than I was at the start of the season. We're going to be low on money. But if we can get some good results consistently, we can start getting some sponsor bonuses in. We've got our new driver in reserve. I think we can generally confidently say we will be above 15th, which is better than nothing. Just do a lot of short-term targets on that. Why not? Yeah. I think we can start do some low-level targets on that. And that all adds up.